The Cuban Missile Crisis highlighted the danger of mutually assured destruction, or MAD. This led the US and USSR to enter into agreements to reduce tensions, like the Hotline and the Test Ban Treaty. These post-Cuba relations and other domestic commitments laid the groundwork for the Detente period in the 1970s. The Strategic Arms Limitation Treaty signed by US President Nixon and Leonid Brezhnev in 1972 included the ABM Treaty, limiting anti-ballistic missile sites, and the Interim Treaty, freezing the number of ICBMs and SLBMs. Though symbolic in demonstrating a desire to avoid nuclear war, SALT I failed to limit MIRV technology, and both sides maintained a high threshold of nuclear weaponry. The Helsinki Accords of 1975, signed by 35 nations, represented a peak of cooperation. It had three baskets: borders, which recognized existing European boundaries; cooperation, which aimed at closer international relations that led to increased trade and the joint Apollo-Soyuz space mission; and human rights, which led to commitments like respecting freedom of speech and religion. SALT II in 1979 set limits on strategic nuclear delivery vehicles and MIRVs and restricted launcher construction. However, the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan and growing concerns over communist support eroded trust. This led to the treaty's withdrawal from the Senate, effectively ending the Détente period. Détente was important for arms control, stabilizing the Cold War by limiting nuclear weapons and establishing, quote, rules of the road. It also fostered stability and trust through agreements like the Helsinki Accords and joint projects. This shift also provided domestic relief, allowing both nations to address internal issues.